So I went a bit fast with the anatomy of these two, but I just want to focus more on the physiology, that is functions of middle ear. And the functions, I have just made this mnemonic once again: A, B, C, D, E, F. A for acoustic reflex, another A for amplification of sound, B, it acts as a barrier, C, that is conduction of sound, D, that is dampening, Avmandan, E, that is environmental noise masking, and F, to filter your own voice when you are speaking. So I will first go with this function, acoustic reflex, and this EF, because this A, E, F, these three functions are linked together. So the functions of middle ear, A, B, C, D, E, F, which we start with the A, and then A is a reflex known as acoustic reflex. It is also known as tympanic reflex. It is also known as tympanic reflex, and there is another name, that is attenuation reflex. So the name itself will tell you different properties of the reflex. Acoustic, because it protects you from very loud sound or loud noise. So it is acoustic. Tympanic, because it decreases the vibration of tympanic membrane when there is excessively loud sound, as it affects the vibration of tympanic membrane, tympanic reflex, and attenuation reflex. Attenuation means mandan, ghatad. It decreases the intensity of sound by 35 to 40 or 30 to 40 decibel. So as it attenuates the sound, it is attenuation reflex. So acoustic or tympanic or attenuation reflex. Now, what the reflex is all about? So, whenever there is loud noise, the stimulus is loud noise. So, the loud noise, after a latency of say 40 to 160 millisecond, after this much second, there is some sort of reflex contraction. Now in middle ear we have two small muscles. One is tensor tympani and other is stapedius. You must be knowing about this anatomy. Tensor tympani, it is supplied by trigeminal nerve, fifth cranial nerve, and stapedius, it is supplied by the facial nerve or the seventh cranial nerve. The tensor tympani, it is attached to the handle of medius. It makes the tympanic membrane tense. Medius. And the stapedius is attached to the neck of stapes. So the name stapedius. They are supplied by this two cranial nerve. So whenever there is loud noise, it will activate this reflex, and there will be contraction of which two muscle? Tensor tympani and stapedius. The tensor tympani, it will pull the handle inwards, and the stapedius it will push the foot plate of step out of oval window. So there are two benefits. Number one is, as the membrane becomes tense, the vibration decreases. The vibration decreases. And over here, as the step foot plate is coming out, the in-out movement will decrease. And if you can see, both these forces, the forces of both these muscles, they are opposite. One is directed inward, other is directed outward. So two opposite forces, it will make the whole ossicular chain very rigid. The malleus incus stapes, the chain becomes rigid, it doesn't vibrate too much. And as it becomes rigid, there is decrease in the conduction of sound. Decrease in conduction of sound from the tympanic membrane towards the oval window. And as the conduction decreases, as the conduction of sound decreases, the intensity of sound wave, it decreases by 30 to 40 decibel. Okay, so we were up against loud noise, and as the intensity is decreased, it protects from overstimulation. It protects from the overstimulation of cochlear hair cell, which may sometimes even damage the cochlea. So it protects from overstimulation, and hence it prevents which damage? Cochlear damage. This can be asked as a comment that acoustic reflex is protective because it protects from the loud sound. It protects from the loud sound like this. But remember in these two, the stapedius muscle, it is more important than the tensor tympanic muscle. Now, one comment is that this reflex is protective in nature. So it protects you from the loud sound. But another comment can be asked like this, that this reflex does not protect from sudden loud sound. So you are sitting somewhere and somebody is coming from back and he say boom in your ear. You can't protect your ear. Or say if there is some bomb blast or something like that. When there is sudden loud sound, remember, when the loud sound is sudden, reflex is not activated. Reflex is not activated because it has what? Latency of 40 to 160 milliseconds. Reflex has a latency of 40 to 160 milliseconds. So if the sound is briefer than 40 milliseconds, reflex has no time to be activated. So two comments: reflex is protective in nature, and reflex does not protect if loud sound is abrupt and brief. So I explained about A for acoustic reflex. After A, I will explain E. So E means environmental noise masking. So remember, when you are in noisy atmosphere, still you can concentrate on some good audible frequencies. For example, my lecture, somebody sitting just beside you, they will be talking and talking. So still you can focus on what I am saying. So this is known as masking. You mask the noise. Remember, most of the noise signals, they are having frequency less than 1000. Frequency less than 1000. While the important information, like my lecture, important information, it is with frequency more than 1000 hertz. So when you want to mask the noise, you take help of the same mechanism. That is which reflects? Tympanic reflex. So the ossicles become rigid so that noise is masked. Because this reflex removes the frequency less than 1000 hertz by the rigid ossicular chain, but it still allows the frequency more than 1000. Now many a time, this is once again asked as a comment that in facial palsy, paralysis of facial nerve, here's person complains of hyperacusis. વધુ પડતું જોરથી સંભળાય. Hyperacusis, excessive intensity as compared to normal. Reason is simple. Facial palsy, it means that which muscle is paralyzed? Stapedius muscle is paralyzed. So as there is facial palsy, stapedius muscle is paralyzed, so there is no attenuation reflex. And as a result, as there is no tympanic or attenuation reflex, this reflex is gone, and as a result, the person becomes hypersensitive to loud sound. Becomes hypersensitive to loud sound, and that is known as hyperacusis. So facial palsy, one of the complaint of patient is on that side there is hyperacusis because of loss of which reflex? Tympanic reflex. And due to paralysis of which muscle? The smallest muscle of body, that is stapedius. This was about E, environmental noise masking. Another function is F. F means to filter own voice signals. So when you are speaking, so for example in my class, I am hogging to address 200 people. So just imagine how much is the intensity of my voice. But remember, in that moment, these muscles, both these muscles are undergoing contraction. And as a result, I have decreased sensitivity to my own voice. Decreased sensitivity to my own voice, which is important. Similarly, when you are doing any movement, for example, chewing or swallowing or laughing, okay? So at that time, there can be sound, but the sound rods are decreased by contraction of which two muscle? Tensor tympani and stapedius. But remember, in this case, the contraction of muscle is not reflex in nature. It is voluntary contraction. Brain will judge the requirement and there will be direct contraction of these two muscles. Okay? So these three functions pertaining to the two small muscles, A for attenuation reflex, E for environmental noise masking, and F for filtering own voice signals.